Yeah, so I do like probably 2 4-hour sessions on weekends, and then if
All
I'm
right.
lucky, I can get like a
Yeah.
2-hour during the week.
So this is important. So the reason I'm giving this context is because you remind everyone at home what you said to me, because I think this mindset shift will help people as well. So in our ticket, we had a session booked, and then you messaged me saying, could you kind of give us a summary of the message?
Yeah, so more or less, my KD is pretty solid. I'm performing well. I feel like I'm hanging with Crims, but I'm just losing a lot of my
I'm
matches.
gonna stop you on that one right there. You just said my KD is pretty solid. I'm performing well. Why do you think you're performing well? Because your KD is solid? Is that kind of the indication for you?
Yeah, and I watched some gameplay back, and I'm not identifying any major mistakes. I'm sure they're there. It's just not, what I'm identifying.
So I think the first thing we need to do is understand, because again, just from your messages, I thought I was super excited to talk to you, right? I think there's a big mindset shift we have to have. Kills are not of all the same value. So I've not seen your gameplay yet, so there could definitely be a case where your kills are very valuable. But there's also a world where there's a lot of kills that don't benefit the team. And in fact, you may be getting more kills, but the play that you're making may make it harder on your team. So what happens is, in your head, you're like, oh my God, my team are terrible. I'm getting all the kills. But what's happening is you getting those kills are actually setting yourself up for failure, right? So we just got to make sure we're very careful with not having kills as the main focus over playing correctly. Okay, especially in rank play. And this is a really, really big thing I think a lot of people don't understand, is when you're playing in a CDO as a team, right? When you watch the pros, they have a system. In certain systems, you have players like a Hydra, right? Hydra's, the system they have around Hydra is to get the best out of Hydra. Right now, do you think Zen, your teammate, is trying to get the best out of you? I don't think he is. I don't think he cares about you. So everyone's in it for themselves. So you have to be careful what system you're playing and comparing that to, okay? So the main point is, because we'll get into the game, is you kind of wanted to stop playing because you were getting frustrated that you want to escape in Diamond, essentially, from the message. Is that kind of correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I want to do is get comfortable with learning to improve. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry about winning or losing. Just get better at the game, and that should be your validation. And then, because end of the day, when the season resets, whether you're Diamond 2 or Crim 1, you're going to be back in Diamond. So I'd rather you have the skill of a Crim player. All right, let's go through. Let's see how you do. Right, fantastic grenade right now. So you're 2 down. So give me a thought right now. What's going on right now? You're blocking these spawns. Really good stuff. So what's your kind of thought right now?
Yeah, guy's pushing me. I heard him burst the door there.
Okay. Okay, so why did you give up that area? So every time you die, I want a quick little 5-second conversation. Right there, you're in a really good spot. I think he actually had more patience than you right there, and that was a bit of an undisciplined play. I don't mind you leaving that area, but I think jumping out the window just gives you a higher chance of dying. But your teammate did a really good job at A, and you did a really good job distracting. So that wasn't the end of the world. But right now, can you see this effect it's having? This second death was based on your first death mistake. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so just being more disciplined in that moment. I think, bro, you played it really well. It was more a perfect break. You guys got A instantly. Just hold that map pressure, because you being there is super annoying to them, okay? Good shots. That's 2 down. What's the thoughts right now? Teammate, if he can win that, would be perfect. Okay.
I got a teammate in art.
There you go. So right now you got some equipment. Yeah, perfect. So right there, a little bit quicker with the equipment. I don't even mind you stunning behind you or just checking behind you because your teammate wasn't there yet. But even if you missed that guy, just stunning and nading over a little bit quicker. So when you die, it's easier for your teammates. Okay, right now that's 1 more down. So now there's you guys are pushing through. Great shots, unlucky. So immediately the first thing I'm thinking is we can't break through this, right? So this is where you have to be really quick and think, right, why am I not getting an AR out? Why am I not stretching the map? Because everything you're trying to do right now is you're trying to fight against ARs at long range. Yeah? So just being really quick to adapt. Like, you're seeing it from the route you're taking very medium to long range gunfights, right? So give yourself a higher chance. There you go. Now we get that spawn trap going. Now you know exactly where they're coming from. This is all you. You can go on the point. That's fine. So right there, I would have preferred you to hold this trap and get in the room, because that's why. You see what happened there? You were kind of hesitant. So I'd rather... So again, you can see you're playing well, but these small decisions that we could kind of work on. This is why I wanted you to realize that you might be playing 90% there, but the reason you're not getting to Crim just yet is just small decisions. So I don't want you to give up yet. When I saw that, I thought about, I don't want to give up. So I wanted to give you that reassurance, okay? You're a really good player. I want you to just stay focused on those small mistakes. That was unlucky. That was actually very unlucky. You know, snaking a bit more there, but I actually like the way you played that. It was just unfortunate. But right now, what's the situation? 11v16, you've got 50 seconds left. Let's see what you do.
Might be one on the flank.
Okay, I like this a lot. So picking up those empty gaps. Things like that are important. Why? Because they're not on the kill feed. Those plays right there are not on the kill feed, but this is important. Now let's stack the point and stun and nade a cut. That's 3 down. That's 3 down. Let's stun and nade a cut where we think. Okay, very important. Right there, you just watch the flank. Right? You went 5 and 6. How do you think you played that round? Do you think you played terrible? Do you think you played good? Do you think you played excellent? What do you think?
A few shaky shots, but okay. I'll give it like
what about overall? Okay, so I don't care about the kills or the deaths, what about like your overall play? So you need to shaky shots. For me, that's absolutely fine. As someone that's working a full-time job, you're playing when you can on the weekdays, I don't mind you having a shaky shot, right? Because you're not warmed up or whatever the case may be, right? So what about the way you play, the plays you actually made? What do you think you did? Do you think you did well?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, I think it was good. I think it was good. And you went 5 and 6. Yeah, so the point is you went 5 and 6. Sorry, go on. Sorry, carry on with that point.
Yeah, sorry, just recognizing that I didn't have the AR out.
Yeah, did you like that kind of a transition there from the AR? Did it make more sense?
It worked out
well. Okay, perfect. Is that something you normally do in your gameplay or not really?
Yeah, I swap a lot.
Okay, good. So yeah, we've got to be more efficient with that. Like you saw, as soon as you switch, you were able to get a bit more long range, nice and perfect. What I would say, and the main kind of key focus for me, is you went 5 and 6. But from the eye test, I think I was very happy with the plays you made. I think you had impactful kills. I think you had space on the map. I think you were being annoying. I think you did a really good job. Now, there's a few small details you could have changed, but 5 and 6 looks pretty poor on the scoreboard. But in-game, I think you played that well. And that's the key thing I want you to take away. Your performance isn't just based on your KD. So I want you to feel a bit more confident and free knowing that. Right now, this is important. You're trying to cut lanes. There is no one dead. So you are spawn trapping no one right now. Very important. That's where the kill feed is huge. You see that? You see, right? If I didn't say that to you right there, you wait there for another 2-3 seconds. That's very important. There was only one person dead right there. So you were trying to spawn trap one person. Always, I want you to always go with the majority. So if there's 3 people on the hill, I don't want you to spawn trap 1. That's useless. I want you to get those 3. If there's 3 people getting spawn trapped and 1 on the hill, I want you to go for the 3. So right now, this hill, I could say you could have been a bit quicker on the pinch there. Because you were behind them. You made a really good play, but you were trying to cut lanes with no kills. Cutting lanes is a luxury. What I mean by that is you get to cut lanes when you get a few kills on the spawn. But when there's no kills, there's nothing to cut. Unlucky there. Maybe just reposition. He was watching the window, just quick reposition. Be a little bit more free with your army movement here. You're 1-0 up right now in terms of rounds, but this round's looking very, very difficult. So we have to kind of pull something out of the bag here and see how it goes. What do you think so far about this defense, though?
We're not doing so great.
It's just more pressure, right? They're putting a lot more map pressure on you guys. This is one below you. This is going to be kind of tough, man. I'll be honest. This round looks like it's over. Honestly, I would probably just waste my life here in a really weird way and give them the round without giving them the ticks.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But it's going to be a bit, again, because you're not playing with your team, it's a bit hard to coordinate that. But yeah, this is one of those rounds where you're better off giving them the kills, not the ticks. All right, talk to me when the round's over from you. All right, perfect. The round looks like it's over. Yeah, so give me a quick little summary. Little summary of that round. Talk to me about that play that I mentioned, because this is why I wanted to do the live session over the VOD, because you just made that play. So when you cut lanes there, first of all, why did you do that? And do you see why I think it wasn't the best play? And this is someone who loves cutting lanes. Someone who always talks about cutting lanes in my video. So there's a reason why I want to go through that. So talk to me about that play.
Yeah, so I guess it was just instinctual to cut the lanes, but it was poor awareness, not reading the feed.
Yeah, perfect. So that's where, again, so this is why I said, look at what we can improve on. So did you not look at the kill feed there, would you say? No, I didn't. Okay, perfect. But so just so you know, because in case you missed it, on the kill feed, I saw 1 kill from your team, then you got to a spot where you're cutting lanes. So as soon as I saw that, I realized that you were spawn dropping 1 person. But what that meant was 3 people were on your side of the map. So you were leaving your team in a 3v3. Right? And you were fighting 1 essentially. Now, obviously, it's a good thing to do, cut lanes, but when it's a 3v3, you're not benefiting your team, in my opinion. You're letting them have a kind of 50-50 chance. And is it easier to hold a setup or break a setup? Hold, right? So you're giving your teammates a 3v3 where they're having to break. Do you see the difference? You see why it's important? Yeah. Right now, I don't mind you cutting lanes because you've got 2 in the hill. Boom, 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 boom. I don't mind you holding hill either or cutting lanes, whatever you wanted to do in this situation. But this is where you change your map control a little bit. This is where you watch the left, the B street. But that was great. That was perfect. Your team won, you end up getting wiped here, but you get the point, so that doesn't really matter. Really good angle from you as well. One thing I will say is, you know when you're getting the point like that, I would like you to cut lanes a little bit and then get back on the point, because then you avoid this. Did you know when you sat on the point, what happened is you basically suffocated yourself and allowed your team to get wiped, and now they're going to have an extra wave. So yes, you get the A point, but I think you could have got the A point and also kept the map control. So that's something I want you to just be a little bit more consistent with, is not just give up total map control for the point, because then this is what happens. It gets a bit difficult to break out. You guys lose 6-7 lives, and again, you still have a good advantage here, but I think it just sets you up for a bit difficult. Right now, you're by yourself here. Great kill. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind you getting off the point there personally just to play around, but you got a kill. It wasn't the worst scenario. Again, just thinking about the bigger picture there of, oh, if I die, what happens? I sometimes like to play around the hill after we get 1 or 2. Thank you. You're switching to AR. Perfect. Look at the map. That's left is open. The flank's open. I think he's going to pinch you right here. Okay, so you're chasing this guy. You don't really know where he's gone. Let's see how this one plays out. Really good play from you. Really, really good play from you. That's 1. That is a great play. That's 2 down. Let's get active. Let's get active. Let's cut the lanes there. This is where you get active. This is where you get active. That's unlucky, but I don't mind that. So right there, you see how you died there? I think that's an unfortunate death. That was a good, you overall contributed to your team there. That was a great play from you. Right now, look what's empty on the map here. Okay, so middle looks empty, so maybe we hold middle. Perfect. We've got some equipment. Let's help our teammates. Great play, great play, great play. There's one more on the left there. If you look at the map, he's in the little vault. He's in the vault. Yep, there you go. So I saw that before it happened, right? So right there, show me you weren't looking at the mini map. So these, it's not easy to do everything at the same time, by the way. I completely understand it, but this is the level it takes to get to the next level. Just right there, look at the mini map. Oh, he's in vault. Let me chuck a stun. Little details like that. But I think you got this, bro. Okay, unlucky again right there. The angle you took as an AR, you were kind of allowing him to camera you. You had to really catch him off guard there. So just maybe playing a better angle, kind of letting him come towards you. 6v14, 5v14. Do you see why I wanted you guys to value lives a bit earlier in the round here? So when you guys got that 4-piece, the issue I saw in my head was, oh, I think this is going to be bad for lives. You guys get wiped twice there. That's 8 lives. And now, you know, the round. So I think that was a little bit short-sighted to not cut the lanes there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? Overall, like I said, bro, you're playing well, but do you see why right now there's so many small mistakes you're making? So I don't care about the SR. I want to work on mistakes. For me, you are, let's say a number. Let's say you are 100 mistakes away from Crim. Every round, I'm seeing about 5-6 mistakes. In a game, that's 18. Now, after you play normally, something you said to me very interesting is, I don't notice a lot of mistakes I make. So what I want you to get better at, I'm going to try to help you that, is learning from your mistakes. Because let's say this map you played without me, if you're honest, how many mistakes do you think you would have noticed and tried to adapt to after the game? How many mistakes do you think you would have learned from this map?
Maybe half as many.
Perfect. So that's still good though. So you think you would have learned from maybe 8 mistakes? That's still really good. That's really, really good. So if you're doing that without me, that's still progressing. But like you just said, maybe half, so we can definitely learn more. So it's just about learning from your mistakes. So you're on the right path. If the SR's not showing, that doesn't matter because you're learning as an individual, okay? That's all that matters. Good kill. That's 1. So that's 2 down. So now, yeah, perfect. There you go. So now you've already learned. Now you know he should be coming through the left there if he's not through the right. So you may be pinching through the left there. Okay, so now you're behind them. You say, okay, that was 2 down. If I haven't seen them leave here, so maybe they caught good timing. Maybe they're going to be. I think you just saw one going to the B Street. Yeah, I think you just saw him, but I think you got a little bit. It was bad timing. Yeah, I saw him just briefly. But right there again, one thing I wouldn't have done is, you know, they're around you, right? But smashing that door just lets them know, hello, I'm here. You know, just little things like that. Like, you knew they were there, right? Why not play up top, be a bit more credible? As soon as you smash the door, do you think they're going to hear that? Probably. They're going to be a little bit easy to find. Do you see how many small levels there are to the game? Should be small bits. Yeah. It's not that you can't do it, right? It's just about understanding when to apply it. But like right now, let's keep going. Let's make sure. Okay, that was unfortunate. A little bit. Maybe chuck a stun there. Okay, so now you know he's not there. He's probably backed away. He's probably gone up top there, I would guess. If you look at the map, he's on your left in the room. He's on that little room on the left there. When you go up top, yep, he's in that room. He's probably pinching your teammates by now. All right, there's 1 on the point. Get a kill, reposition. Perfect. Back away. There's 2 there. You don't want to overcommit. You don't want to overcommit. Go through the vault if you can. All right, I don't mind this play. I don't mind this play at all. Let's get active with it. There you go. I really like that pre-fire, by the way. I really like that pre-fire. You got a nade there as well. You know they're coming through that cut. And then back away through the street, maybe. There you go. Go through the street now. Just push through. Just push through. Wrap around. Oh, that was... Oh, great finesse. Okay, that was unlucky there. So, yeah, that was unlucky, bro. That was unlucky. So, again, just right there. The reason I want you to go wrap round left is just to hold that left street, get some map control. If you get that 1 kill, you're in a good spot. But 7 seconds left. You guys are in a really good spot right now. So, don't panic here. Take your time. Go round. Take a little route. They're on A right now. Your teammates going through the vault, so now you can help pinch them. Your teammates need to help you get in there as quick as possible.
Too many.
That was unlucky. Yeah, so right now they get 3. Another thing we need to do is if we feel like they're going to get it, we don't want to overcommit because, again, very short-sighted. Look what happens now. If they have B control, you're just letting them have everything. So we have to understand the level sometimes. I think sometimes we're getting tunnel vision in terms of when the point's about to go, either offense or defense, we're just letting it happen, and then we're losing all map control. Then we're giving up another wave of kills. So just be a little bit more long-sighted because now you guys are trapped, right? So, again, it's the 2nd round in a row this has happened. sometimes we need to know when to chalk it up, right? When to say, right, they've definitely got A. I'm not going to 1v for them. Let's set up for B. Make sure we get a wave of kills. Good 2. There's 1 up top. The last 2 are going to be in your spawn here. I like the stun. Good reposition. You know that last guy's there in your room. Okay, so that was unlucky. We knew he was in the room, so maybe, again, just kind of the way we play that. But your teammate gets a trade, so we're fine. 7v10. Again, same situation. We threw away 3-4 lives at the end of A, and now it's gonna chase us again. So the exact same situation here. Okay, not a long time. They know where you're coming from, and that's going to be probably the round there. Did you notice how interesting that is? You know, right there at the end of A, when you went to break it and you guys died, and then they got B like nothing. They didn't have any map control before, right? But when you guys went for A, what happened? You guys got 3-piece. I'm not sure if you saw. You guys got 3-piece, and then they just had the whole map. Very, very important. The last 2 rounds, the only reason you guys lost was because on A, at the end of A, you fully committed to it. Both to get the tick and now to stop it. When they got 4 down, they had 2/3 of the map, and then they trapped you. So one thing I've noticed is, show me your KD, please. Okay, your 26 deaths were probably a result from 12 mistakes. So what happened is a mistake would compound into 2 deaths, right? So I would say 14 of those deaths were like pretty difficult ones you couldn't really do anything about, but 12 of those caused an extra death. So it's very important to understand that nuance of the game. Talk to me about that. What's your thoughts overall after map 1? And we have to, let's get through another map as well.
Yeah, I think I played a little bit worse than what I typically do, but
well, I think that's normal because you have somebody. Sorry to interrupt. You have somebody interrupting you while you're playing, and I talk a lot as well, so I understand there's a lesson of learning as well. So I do expect you to play a little bit different, which could result in playing worse. Because if you play the exact same way, then we're not learning, right? So for me, I don't mind you playing different and trying different things and learning from it, because I don't really care if you get demoted to D1 if that means you can get to Crimson, right? One thing again, back to the message you said to me. The reason I think it doesn't matter if you don't level up is because in 2 weeks, let's say the season resets in 2 weeks, right? Or in a week, you're going to be back to D1. Would you not rather have the skill of a Crimson than kind of like barge your way into a D3? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather you actually get the skill of the next level, and doesn't matter if you level up now, because then you have that skill for every ranked season going forward. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that makes
I'll put it this way. You're a diamond currently, right? I coach platinums all the time. If I gave you a new account in platinum, do you think you could get to diamond?
Yes.
Okay, and how long? A day? Maybe a week? I'll give you a week. You play every day, right? You take a week off work. You have a week of playing from platinum. Do you get to diamond in a week?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I have had subscribers, they be in platinum for 4 months, right? If you said to them, if you saw their gameplay, you would say to them the same thing, right? You need to get the skill of a diamond, and then you'll be able to get there overnight. Now, as a Crimson, I'm telling you the exact same thing. So the exact same reason, you know, if you went to platinum, you'll get to diamond in a week. I want you to be able to get to diamond to Crimson in a week. So we need to get all the skill of a Crimson player. So I don't care about the short-term SR. I care about the skill. With me on that or no? Yeah. And bro, you're playing really well. Like you said, you don't play too often as well, so you're doing a really good job. Talk to me about some of those mistakes you made. What is the one thing you can do better? Because now we're doing the exact same thing. Vault control, perfect. Give me 1 or 2 things we could do better to avoid that loss. I think there's 1 or 2 in my head that we'll go through, but I want you to tell me yours.
I think a big one is reading the feed, and another one is not rushing a point when it's lost.
You see why the point thing's so important, right? Because what happened? What happened after that point was lost? Both rounds.
They immediately got a tick on B.
All right, let's see how we do in this map too. So yeah, like you said, check the mini-map more, stuff like that. Let's just, let's see if we play a bit better here. I think your second point was the most important one for me. Not overstacking to kind of get that point, especially if it means losing 4 lives when we don't need to. Now, if the game's about to end, sure, go for it. But if we're desperate for no reason, there's a negative effect. Oh, right there, I would say that was a great play from him. One thing I would say is, the first thing I would have said is chuck a stun. Again, just a little bit quicker there. I thought you were going to chuck that. As soon as you started shooting, then you chucked a grenade. It was just bad timing. But look at that guy cut lanes. That's how you cut lanes, when there's multiple people there, okay?
Yeah.
All right, man. Not a bad start. It's basically even. You guys got 3-piece, but you end up doing one of your own at the start, so not bad. 1 up top there. You're looking for 3 right now. That guy's 1 shot on the point. He gets a kill. That's 2 down.
That's 2 down.
There you go. That's now 3 down. We're looking for 1 behind us, and the rest are spawning up. So I don't mind you staying up here if you want to. Again, it's up to you. So right now, you see you're backing away, You're losing all the map control. Who's around you? No one's around you. You're going to die here probably. So I'd rather you stay up there. Because look, now you're by yourself just scouting around side. I'd rather you stay here. There you go. Put some pressure on them, man. Don't let them get in your base for free. There you go. Go prone. That's much better, bro. Much more efficient. Now you can help your team get the 3. Go, 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 go. Help him. There you go. Do you see the difference? Now in about 3 seconds, now you push up again, push up again, push up again. So push up the front, push up the front, push up the front. There you go. There, yeah. There you go. Go prone, go prone. Look at that. Look at the difference, bro. Look how much more map pressure there is. This is the difference. This is why I said don't worry about the SR, because look, now you've got that in your locker, you're going to be better. Chuck a stun, turn around, watch their base. Don't get tunnel vision, don't get tunnel vision. You got a stun. Now turn around. There you go. Look at that. Now the stun. That's easy kill. See that right there? Look at the pacing difference. Immediately, if you chuck the stun there, you get that kill. If you turn, remember I said turn around there. Think about, I'm watching this live. It's like I'm recording it. Look at all the decisions we're making. Right there, I said chuck a stun and turn around. Right, that would have been perfect because it's just about the high likelihood chance. I've seen this map 1,000 times now, so I know all the timings now. It's all about understanding the pattern. That's all it comes down to. Pattern recognition and then executing that in game. Great shots. Let's go. Great shots. Unlucky there. How did that feel though, bro? When you cut the lanes in, did that feel a bit more beneficial?
Yeah, it felt way more coordinated.
Yeah, and what happened to A? You guys got it anyway, so you don't need to be the only one on the point. One thing you're doing is you're playing the objective, which it sounds good, but it's kind of useless. It's a useless thing to do if you have no map control. Same thing, chuck a stun, watch the right here. You don't know where they're coming from. Use your equipment. Use your equipment.
Behind, all over.
Yeah, so right there again, what you should have done is stunned the Volt and turn around. Right?
Got it.
You were watching Volt. I don't think you need to watch Volt if you got equipment. Why do you need? It's just a door. Chuck a stun, turn around. Give yourself multiple angles to watch from. 7v7, right? We've got 45 seconds left. Let's play a little bit more like S&D here. Try to get a wave here. This round could be won in the next 2-3 kills here. So let's try lock in and get these kills. Play with your teammate here. Okay, so you know no one spawned, so they all pushed up. So yeah. Oh, okay, that's one guy. Play your life a little bit. That's unlucky. To be honest, he came kind of behind you. I think he was just chasing you. Yeah, he was actually chasing you there. All right, 6v4. This is good. This is not bad at all. 5v4, 5v3. Maybe you can stop the time there. 4v3. This is getting mixy. I'm going to leave this to you, bro. So you. Three v two. Oh, it's getting mixy. It's getting mixy. Your teammates, you think they got this? Nah, 3v1. They got this. They got this. All right, talk to me, man. How was that round, bro? Talk to me. How'd you find that in comparison?
Yeah. It was better.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's get. There you go. I'm proud. That was really, bro. 5 and 7. I couldn't even realize. That's the point. I didn't even realize. Now, can I ask you something? War got 16 kills, and you got 5, and you won the round. What is more important? Winning the round. Now, if I was coaching War, I would have said, you know what, mate? You played fantastic. This guy played unbelievable. He was frying you guys. His teammates let him down, right? I would say he had effective kills. He was frying all of you guys, but you guys still won the round. It's very important to understand that. If I was talking to him, would you know what I would say? You're better than the rest of the team. You just dropped 16 of them in one round. Chalk that round up, take over the game. That's what I would say to him. For you, what I'm going to say is you had a pretty poor game in terms of kills and you still won the round. So now we're going to step up our slaying department. It's going to be even easier. You won the round going negative. Imagine what you do going positive, playing the same way.
Yeah, makes sense.
So let's go. Let's run it. Let's get the win. Great equipment usage. That's unfortunate there. One thing I would say is sometimes you want to slide out a little bit. Instead of sliding into the corner, he's going to pre-aim it. You kind of want to slide out and then jump inwards again and just make it a little bit harder for him to actually shoot you. Great, that's 3 down. That's 3 down. We know the last guy's on A right now. We want to play for the reinforcements. I mean, I think right there, maybe just jumping and like distracting instead of jumping out because you kind of just like got traded. But even there, it's not a big deal. But all these small things, you know, they do help. They're going to be going through A, so I would probably wrap the left street here. There you go. I would go for the left street. Perfect. There you go. I would have just wrapped around the street, to be honest. We know they're going to be around their lobby. That's 2 down. The last guy, yep. You can cut lanes there for 2. That's fine. You can cut lanes for 3. This is perfect. Look at the map. See what's empty. Is it middle or the left there? They could come behind you here. If they're not there, then watch your left there. So that's where I think you should stay where you are and watch the left. Yeah, I think right there, you don't need to overheat. Yeah. That's what I wanted you. Yeah, right there, you overheated, right? So right there, if they're not coming through middle, just stand still, turn around and go prone. That means they have to come through the far left. But you started overheating a little bit. You didn't see them cross, so they can't possibly have escaped yet. That was just about being disciplined and chilling there. Make sense?
Yeah.
So again, you're making the right plays. You're playing like 80% correct. The 20% is just losing you certain situations. But once we clutch up, and we did that last round, you were able to clean up that 20%, you're good to go. So you're doing a really good job. All right, one's on A. They're able to get A right now. Look at the difference. Now that you didn't overcommit to A, you have a bit of map control. Look at the difference. You get one, that guy's weak. Now you actually have a little bit of a map control to fight back with. You didn't just overcommit and die. A was gone. You didn't need to give it. You didn't need to give up your life for it. And now look at the effect. You have map control. They can't just bully you into B. And that's what happened last game. So even just forget KD wise, just performance wise, you are playing much better. I'm so glad we got the same map and mode. And this is why I want you to not associate your performance with KD, because I think you're playing so much better than last game.
Yeah.
In terms of your decision making, we can still clean it up to get those more efficient kills. We're still not winning as many gunfights as we want, but that's fine. Great shots. That's 2 down. There's 1 on the point. That guy's going to be tweaking, so we pinch him. Yeah, so I didn't like that play because when I said pinching, in terms of your teammate was going through middle, so you could have literally went through the front there. That's still pinching, right? As in pinching from your teammates. But when you went round that, I knew you were going to get a bad timing because they were spawning there. So that was a bit of a, again, a bit of a misplay. You literally took your time. You took so long that they spawned up, and that was the first thing they were going to preempt right there. So I think right there was a bit of a misplay. You could have been way quicker to just get that guy off. You got 2. You literally knew he was by himself. Just be boom, 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 go. That's 2 down again. You know he's by himself. That's 3. There you go. Last guy's on the point. That's 4. Now we push up. We don't want to give them time. We push up. 7v2. Oh, you can play alive if you want. It's 7v2. Just don't let them get the win here. Play the point, whatever you need to do.
Oh, 1's in our spawn.
The 7v2, 1's in your spawn. The thing, the tick's very close as well. So we don't want... Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. Again, you're 9v4. You're 9-14 and you're 2-0 up. I bet this feels so unnatural for you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing horribly.
Yeah, but that's the issue. You need to change the mindset because you're playing better than you normally would. Right? And the thing is, you're playing the correct way, but you're not getting the kills because playing the correct way and getting kills is harder than playing the wrong way and getting kills. That's why you're probably frying, but you're losing your maps because you're playing the wrong way, which is why it's easy to get kills. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But when you start to look, when we cut lanes, right, on the first offense, you play that smart. Once you get more used to that timing and comfortable, you're going to become a much better player. You just have to ride this out for a little bit, bro. It's like you're learning a new instrument. You're doing something new. It's going to be uncomfortable at the start. You have to just let it. You can't go back to your old habits, otherwise you're going to stay in your old rank. 2 down. Let's push up. That's perfect. You could go prone anywhere here. That's 3 down. Honestly, bro, cut the lanes. That's 3 down. Cut the lanes there. That's that one guy. Don't get distracted. Cut the lanes. It's right there. We wanted you to be pushed up a bit further because we had map control, but this is fine in this situation. Do you see right there how you almost got distracted? And look how much better this is. You do that a lot. Yeah. Right there, your teammate's got that. Stun that. Okay, again, right there, wasn't a bad play. Yeah, so right there, the reason I said you got distracted is because there was 3 dead and you were looking at the one guy in your spawn. Who cares about him, bro? There's 3 people to spawn trap. Yeah, if you want kills, that's how you get kills playing the right way, bro. You spawn trap 3 instead of 1, and you get kills, and you win the game. Who's calling me? One sec, someone's calling me on Discord. Let me decline. All right, we're good.
I think we're in a bit of a spawn trap here.
Yeah, so let's make a little play here. Let's, stretch the map a little bit, be annoying. Okay, I don't mind this. You are by yourself here, so I feel like it's a bit dangerous, but let's see how this plays out. Yeah. So for me personally, I feel like in that situation, I don't mind getting on time to get the initial attraction and then getting out. I feel like when you stay on time, you're kind of just guaranteed to die. It's just about when. But if you get 1 or 2 seconds and then go back to the vault and kind of like just bring them towards you, I think that's enough, in my opinion. Yeah, like just bring them towards you, be annoying. That's 3 down. Now we can wrap around. That's a spawn trap. We can get a spawn trap or we can keep them trapped there, wherever you want here. There you go. That's perfect. Like now that your teammate's on A, this is fine. Now we can, go through the vault. Again, right there, be a bit more disciplined with getting out. You keep on trying to stay on time, but like your job there is to distract. If you play your life there, that's more than enough. Every time you die, you're giving your teammates die when you die. Look at that. Literally, your teammates die when you die. So you need to delay your death as long as possible. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So get a kill or stun it, bro. Stun him and shoulder it. When he's shooting you, get into vault. Get into vault and stair glitch. Let him come to you. And then you get a kill, and guess what? Now you're 4v3 and you're still on B. But as soon as you die, what happens? As soon as you die, they know the last 3 people are at A. So you're leaving your team in a 3v4 at A, right? But you distracted for 5 seconds. But what I'm saying is distract for 3 seconds, back away, be annoying, because that's still distracting them. So you actually end up distracting for longer, but you don't have to sit on the hill. Sitting on the hill is a trigger. You're basically telling them, hello, I'm on B, hello, come and get me, and then you run away. Right. You know when someone's trying to hide from you, they don't say, hello, come and get me, and stand in the same spot, do they? They say, hello, come and get me, and then they run away. They be annoying. That's what you need to be annoying. Imagine playing hide and seek, you tell them when you're hiding, and then you don't move. Obviously, they're going to catch you. Right now, no one's here. They have to be on B. They have to be on B. So I love this play. Go free vault. That's 2 down. You know when the last 2 are on B. The last 2 are on B. I saw you. Oh. Okay, yeah, play your life, play your life. I know this isn't great, but you know, you have to go now with your teammates there. Just keep shouldering, be annoying, try your best there. That's better, bro. That's much better. I know that wasn't natural at all, but do you see why that was better? Because if you died there, then your team are literally pushing from one angle. That was much better. I know it's not ideal, but you have to just play your life a bit more disciplined. How did that make more sense right there? I think you just applied it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like again, that's a shit situation that you guys are losing B, right? But when you're 1v4, you cannot just overcommit for the sake of it. You have to kind of wait. Obviously, getting to that spot is what we need to work on. Once you're there, you got to make the most out of it. That the issue there was losing B at the start. Great spot. That guy's either hacking or something, because I don't know how he knew you were there, bro. That was weird.
Yeah.
Like that was a really weird like angle to predict exactly. Like obviously it's a popular angle, but not like that. Like to pre-aim like that. But anyways,
I think he pre-fired it.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. There you go. Some map pressure. Okay, that's unlucky. Again, just kind of look at the minimap, see what could be open, but you're never going to know the time in there, so here's what it is.
Okay, he just done this. This war guy is frying.
It's being annoying.
I didn't realize one was pushed up.
It's a winnable game though, it really is. Oh, that guy overcommitted. Now you push up, bro. That's 3 down. Now you trap them. Now you don't let them breathe. So that's 1, 2, 3. They've spawned up. There's one on your right. That's the last guy. That's literally the last guy. If you can get that kill, great. Now that's perfect, bro. The rest of them are going to be far left here. So now you make a play. No one's going to be through the right. They're all going to be coming through the left. Think about their spawn. They're all going to be coming through the left there. So now you take a time, go for a little timing, go for a little pinch here. I'll go for a pinch here. Don't get tunnel visions. Go for a pinch. Make that play. Make that play. Get in that room immediately. So right there, I probably would have got in that room behind you and just been annoying. There you go. Trust your teammates a little bit. As long as you're just distracting, being annoying, you're in a good spot now. Now, don't overcommit here. You staying alive is everything. There you go. You can watch over, see if your teammates need you. But this, as long as you stay alive here, they physically cannot win this round. So I would literally go prone and watch the door. And then turn around every few seconds. They like that. That's it, bro. And then just peek up like that. You see? Yeah. You see? That's the difference. That's the level I want you to get to quicker. Because right now, if he comes through the door and kills you, what happens? Then he has a little bit of a chance of winning it. But right now, do you think they could win the game with you here? Probably not. Because you know when somebody was against you and they were up there, remember they killed you? Like little plays like that. Now think about the last 30 seconds. How many kills did you get? 1?
Yeah.
Did you play well? Yes. So you cannot associate your KD with kills. So you cannot associate your KD with how well you're playing. You played that very well. I'm very happy with that. Let's go for your KD. Let's talk about your KD. Okay. You went negative, and I think you played that very well. Now, you don't have to take my opinion seriously, but I'm always honest. You can tell. I'm always honest. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I think you played that very well. Now, your biggest problem, you said to me, your biggest problem was... What was it? Could you remind me?
Yeah, not reading the kill feed.
No, the biggest problem you said before the game about like how you always slay out but you never win. Like what was that?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's not like I'm crushing the kills or anything, but yeah.
Yeah. So you just learned that you could go negative and impact the game. Now imagine if you played like that and went positive. Do you see the positive effect you're going to have on the game?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the session done. But do you think you're going to commit to this way of playing? I want you to, because I can see the potential. Okay, I really want you to just be comfortable. Now, by the way, you won that game. You're going to lose some games while you're learning this process, but I could just see how much better you played. I was so happy. But the best play was like even that pinch at the end, and like when you were distracting them on B, like you were learning so much. That was so good, bro. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah. Makes
All right.
sense.
Was that okay for you?
Yeah. I'll
perfect,
give
man.
it a few weeks and book another one.
Yeah, perfect, man. Let's end the video there. You want to hit the outro? Go on. You can go for the outro, bro. Let YouTube know what they need to know.
You gotta like and subscribe to Arv.
There you go. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow.